Hello everyone and welcome to another daily technical analysis video. Now if you're following these, yesterday we couldn't do one simply because I was out of the office, but today, September 9th, Friday, we are back in action. So let's start looking at the market. Let's start with the dollar franc because as you know, with the dollar franc we were short from here on Wednesday, weren't we? We were going to go short and we wanted to go short and we said there were targets down here. The market nearly came down here and just tucked up, as you can see, just slightly above that, which is nice and okay. It's okay, it's only like that's 96.50 and I had said 96.36, so it's not bad at all. 96.48, so just about 10-12 points above that the market bought, so that's cool. Today what we're going to do is probably going to see a further up move on this currency pair. If we take a look at our detailed chart, let me take a look at our detailed chart here. This is the dollar franc 1 hour chart. Let me just refresh that so we're back and nice and easy. As you can see, the market has a lot of potential to go up all the way here. Will it go all the way up there? I don't know. Let's take a look at a 4-hour chart to see where we can head. Well, it certainly can go up there, and that's for sure. Okay, this is a nice little breakout happening here, so it's got potential to go up. A good breakout level is going to be something above this 97.40 area here. Okay, so I wouldn't just jump in right there, but and I'd be a bit more cautious. Yesterday was the day to buy. As you can see, it was right nicely on our target there on a weekly, monthly level. So it was a nice pull up, as you can see, all the way up. And now we're probably going to follow that up move as well. It's Friday, it'll be a bit choppy, so I would be getting into the market with smaller lot sizes today, being a bit more cautious and looking out for choppy market conditions so you don't have a lot of risk on there, okay? Because traders will want to close their positions today on Friday and they don't want to keep it open over the weekend. So euro dollar, as you can see, with a nice fall, but we were expecting the market to get up here. This is not a surprise for us. We were expecting the market to short, and that was about the 13 level, and the market yesterday went as high as 13.27, and then it pulled back. Now you can see this kind of up move again. So what we're going to probably see is another kind of market move down here on this currency pair. Okay, so on the euro dollar, probably the market will want to, let me just adjust this a little bit so we can actually, what we can do is just make it a bit more realistic by using the latest resistance level. There we go. Okay, so the market will probably want to start looking at testing this low area here. Okay, and if I get rid of this as well, what we can actually do is this. Let me just move this. Where is it at? Here it is. There we go. Alright, so there we go. So this is the kind of channel we have here. So the market still has a bit of potential to push down and then to go up again, and that would be the way to trade today. If it breaks above this line here, as you can see, alright, it's above this 1285 region, kind of breaks above that. On the pullback you can try to once again go long to this 13.20.40 area here at the top of this channel line there. Okay, let's take a look at dollar yen. Now dollar yen had a nice little pull up yesterday, and then now it's back. What to do with this currency pair? I think dollar yen, as you can see, it's in a triangle. If I get rid of this, okay, if I get rid of this, let's just get rid of everything. Okay, and let's make this daily. There we go. This is the situation for the dollar yen. Okay, and as you can see with the dollar yen here, what we have is a triangle, kind of descending triangle. Okay, this is the daily situation, and we're inside that triangle. So this situation is a bit tricky. Okay, because inside the triangle it's going to be choppy, and where we want to do trades is really on the lines around here. So there are two options here. We're either going to push this down here, we're going to push it up there and trade on those sides. Now the way to do that is this. We come back down here. As you can see, within this triangle we can still do trend lines. So if the market pushes down below here, there's an opportunity to go down all the way back to this region here and start buying again. Okay, as you can see, this is the support area here. Beyond that though, what you can do, if the market pushes up, this is going to be a sell level, and we're going to have to look down at coming down. Okay, but within that choppy region, I wouldn't muck around too much. Only if it breaks down or touches the upper line there, it's better to trade around those lines. Let's take a look at the pound dollar for those who are interested in the pound. Channel top, nice sell carrying on. I think this is going to carry on all the way down to here, which is a channel bottom, as you can see. Okay, so that's really cool. All we have to do is just follow this down, and we'll just knock it down here. And when it comes down here, probably Monday or Tuesday, it might be a good idea to actually buy this currency pair to go long again. I don't think that sounds like a bad idea at all. Let's take a look at dollar CAD. Oh, beauty. Now, dollar CAD, as you see, we were long around here on the dollar CAD, and it didn't actually come down to these levels, but these were the levels, as you can see, to go long. And the market kind of like took off, as you can see, and it kind of went to these targets that we did have. So let's actually get rid of these now. These are no longer relevant for us. Okay, what's relevant for us with the dollar CAD at the moment is if it breaks above this resistance line here, okay, then we've got room to go. Possibly today we'll touch this 29.64 region here, okay, and we'll see how that goes. But if you want to trade the dollar Canadian, you know, really make a trade out of the dollar Canadian, what you want to do is just see the facts here on a daily chart that this is also a triangle. Let's get rid of these things here. The more lines there are, the worse it is. Okay, as you can see, we're in a triangle here, just like the dollar yen, and within that triangle we're kind of moving up and down, up and down, up and down. So where we want to see the Canadian dollar is obviously at certain levels where we can trade off the lines. So we'll have to be patient on this one, and what we can do now is actually make this a 4-hour chart to see if we can get an upper move in that direction. So what we can do is, you can see in that triangle we have a trend going up. What we might want to do is follow that up, but I don't think it has a lot of lifetime, so just around there would be, I think, its next target if you're trading the dollar Canadian. Let's take a look at the Aussie as well, just for some fun sake. Now the Aussie dollar 77.20, 77.46 was our down zone. Okay, so if you had a chat with the trading specialist team, they would have received my recommendations, and we had the Aussie dollar in our radar on the 7th. Okay, so today's the 9th. On Wednesday this went out, and 77.20, region was a good sell-off level, and the market went up there, and then they just started selling it. As you can see, yesterday, just like the euro dollar, and it's got room to come down today even further, as you can see, possibly down to the 75.80 area here. Let's just do a little checkup here and see if that matches any Fibonacci line. There we go. So around there would be lovely. 75.85, that's a 38.2 retracement on our Fibonacci line. We can now get rid of this line here, and as you can see, this is going to be a really nice pullback in order to go long, and that's also a very good trade if you follow that through. Let's take a look at gold together. Gold channel top, pull back down, nice little sell move. Now this sell move is possibly going to carry on all the way down to this line here. Now this line around here is around 1,298, I think I had, no, 1,323, but just be mindful on this one. See, we have this channel happening here, so let's just do this. This is a nice channel going downwards, and what we're going to do now is kind of follow that channel down, but following it down shouldn't be the only thing we're doing, because if you take a look at your weekly, I will show you right now what we have on the weekly. This is the weekly situation. There we go. As you can see, the bottom of the channel plus the weekly is at 1,293. Okay, so gold has a potential to come down to that level. If it does come down there, you should definitely be buying, that's for sure. All right, so follow gold if you're trading gold, 1,293. This is a weekly chart, so it's going to take a bit of time, guys. Be patient, but draw your lines and follow it through. Now let me move that to a 4-hour chart so we've got some visible action mode happening, and that is going to be around that line there. Okay, so a possible move down on our 4-hour chart is going to be all the way down here, a bit lower in fact than this here. So that 1,298, 1,300 level I think is staring at us, but it'll take time to get there. As you know, things don't just happen overnight in the markets. It's a long way away, about, as you can see, $36 to $38. So for that to happen, it's going to take time. That was on a weekly chart that we looked at. Let's take a look at Brent. Nice up move on the Brent. This was expected. As you know, we drew these lines before, and I was expecting the Brent to come back up to the 50 level here, and look where it got to. That is 50. Okay, it's a nice little target up move there. Very, very nice. Let's get rid of these lines now. They're no longer relevant for us. And as you can see, that trend line is now being kept. And let's take a look at this on a daily level to see where we're at. And as you can see, let's move this up here, build our triangle. Everything is moving in a triangle, as you can see, which is fine because everything is related to everything in the market. So there's nothing that's really independent. Everything is related to everything. So for us to kind of have these triangles in everything right now is just fine. So you can see it still has a bit of potential to go up to 50.66, 50.50 area on Brent. Okay, so hope that helps. Now this was a daily chart. Okay, so on the 4-hour chart, what you'd be looking to do is looking for a pullback, and this is the pullback that's happening in order to push it back up again. That pullback might continue until Monday or Tuesday, so just be mindful. Today is Friday and there are no relevant news coming that's going to move the market, so market might just tag along here slowly, get to this level here before it takes off again. So don't jump into the market buying at high levels. Hope that helps you today. Have a great day and a great weekend.